Hey guys, here I am answering your questions. It hasn't been that long, but I might wait a little longer just to see if anybody else comments. Doesn't look like anybody will, but we'll just wait and see. I'm doing this now because I'm kind of bored, and I've just been watching 6 Feet Under. Amazing! I forgot how amazing it was. I'm going to do the questions that were messaged to me from DVDeMm and DVDupdate first, just so I don't forget those. We'll start with DVDeMm's questions. Question 1 from DVDeMm. Do you have any DVDs that you wouldn't mind if they went missing from your collection? Yes, I do. I wouldn't be heartbroken if Batman Forever and Batman and Robin went missing. It would kind of ruin the completeness, but yeah, I wouldn't mind. And also my Curb Your Enthusiasm box sets. The show's okay, I mean I just couldn't get into it, it's just not my type of humour. I don't really like that awkward kind of humour, although I did like what I saw of The Office. You know, I don't know, it's just that's a bit too much for me, you know. So I wouldn't mind if those went missing, but you know, I'm not going to sell them anytime soon. Question 2. What did you think of Duncan in Veronica Mars? I didn't really like him at all, to be honest. I thought it was really boring, apart from when he went off his meds in season 2. No, season 1, sorry. He was just kind of, he was really boring, and I was, spoilers, just in case. I was so glad when he left the show, because even though season 3 was the worst season, that's one good thing that he wasn't in season 3. And yeah, he was just bland, wasn't he? And he was kind of like Riley in Buffy, only Riley was supposed to be like this rigid kind of do-gooder, like, oh, I'm Mr. Perfect, whereas Duncan was just, boring. Question 3. Why won't you trust me and get Ally McBeal season 1 on DVD? Because I have a very limited amount of money to work with, and I don't want to dive in to a TV show that I'm unsure about. So I try and get stuff I either know I'm gonna love, or like continuations of shows I'm watching, or like shows like 6 Feet Under that I've already watched. Question 4. Have you ever seen the show Weeds or considered watching it? In brackets, I can't remember if you had or not. Do it. Yes, I have. I'm currently 1 episode behind. I'm watching season 4. I have not acquired that episode yet, and episode 5 I think will be airing soon, so I'll just wait till that one's available and just have a double bill. So yeah, I do watch Weeds. Very, very good. And her last question, do you watch or like any of the mainstream YouTube stars like Nalt, Reneto, BOH3M3, don't know, Paper Lilies, etc. Or if so, opinions. If not, do you stay away from all that and keep to our type of videos? I generally just watch us guys' videos and some other people. I do watch, there's this guy who has like a couple thousand subscribers, I think, called What the Buck. He's really, I don't know, he's really hyperactive and sort of just like full frontal, just throwing at you constantly. Yeah, I watch him, and just to clarify, I've never heard of any of these people you mentioned. I also watch someone called Katers17, who has a couple thousand subscribers. She's quite good. And then there's the Hill88, who does like vlogs and stuff. She's good. And Julia Nunes, I think that's how I pronounce her name, I can't remember. She does like songs and stuff, and like she has like her own original songs, and then like she does covers of songs, and she's really funny, and the way she edits her videos together, I really like that. So I do watch some people who have like tons of thousands of subscribers, and I'm like, how do you do it? But whatever, I've got my 70, and hopefully that one, it kind of steadily rises. So that's DVDeMm's questions. Cheers for all those. Next we move on to the DVD update. Anyways, here, first one is, what is your favourite comedy movie? Does Gross Point Blank count? That's kind of like drama slash comedy. I wouldn't say it's a full-on comedy. I guess that, if we can count that as comedy. And I hate people that just, say movies that have just come out last summer, but I did really like Superbad. Also Clerks is obviously a classic. Kevin Smith's movies, all of his movies, apart from I haven't seen Jersey Girl, and I don't like J.M. Bob Strike Back, but Kevin Smith, he does great comedy movies. Question 2, what is your favourite George A. Romero movie? Well, I was thinking about this, and technically, I've only seen 2 of his movies. Well, I saw a bit of The Night of the Living Dead with the new footage and new music and stuff, but I couldn't get into it, and I kind of know how the movie ends. Pretty fucking harsh. I guess of his movies, I've only seen Dawn and Day, and I prefer Day. They're both really good, but I prefer Day of the Dead. Question 3. What would you say your favourite movie remake is? That's easy for me. It's Dawn of the Dead, which I know I'm going to get lobotomized for this, but I actually just a tinsy bit prefer it to the original. They're both great flicks, but I prefer the remake. I'm sorry, I know. I can't help it, I just do. I also really like the Italian Job remake. I thought it was a good fun action movie, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with the Brazilian Job. I hope it's not an Ocean's 12, because that was bloody awful. But I haven't actually seen the original, but Hills Have Eyes, that was very, very good. Hills Have Eyes 2, the remake, or sequel to the remake, was bollocks. So. Oh yeah, this is a good one. Question 4. Out of all the TV series you have, which one would you like to have co-starred on the most? Now, the obvious question would be to say something like Buffy or Veronica Mars, or even be like a guest star, like a Freak of the Week monster on X-Files, but I'm going to go with Friday Night Lights, purely because I've heard that show, they have scripts, but they kind of improv a lot of it, and that's why the dialogue sounds very natural, and they like, talk over each other and interrupt each other and stuff. So that, for me, I think that would be interesting to like just be in one episode and see what it's like. So yeah, Friday Night Lights, the series. Okay, question 5, I think. If you could go on a 2-week, all-expense-paid vacation to any country, which one would you choose, and which one person would you take with you? I think, maybe slightly cliche, but I just love to go to LA. I want to see what it's like, I just want to go there, and I think one person I take would be my friend Matt Maloney Presents. Check out his channel. I think I'd take him if he wanted to come, obviously. Just because I think it would be such a laugh to take him along, and we could do some sort of, LA vlog or something. Damn, that'd be a lot of fun. Question 6, Pepsi or Coke? Now, I used to not be able to tell the difference, but recently I'd have to go with Coke. Pepsi's still fine, but, I'm more of a Coke guy myself. And last question, which celeb, actress, or actor, in brackets, would you make a sex tape with? Now that it would have to be released on the web. Very interesting question. You obviously thought hard on that one. First of all, I don't think I would make a sex tape, but if it was like, one of those things, scenarios you kind of make up when you're drunk, like, oh, well, everybody in the world's going to die if you don't do it, or it depends on humanity or something like that, then I guess the obvious choice is Kristen Bell. But then I'm thinking, well, I wouldn't want to ruin her career. What about, I think that's how you pronounce it, Alexis Bledel, who was in Rory and Gilmore Girls, and she was also in Sin City. It's quite a contrast there. Her, maybe? I don't know, she's pretty hot. Her eyes are just very striking. Yeah, I guess that's it. I'm not sure I'd want a sex tape of me on the web, or just a sex tape in general. I guess if I had to, then Kristen Bell or Alexis Bledel, or how do you pronounce her name?